And welcome, folks. I got a little weather information coming your way here on this Friday. We finished another week, starting a weekend for now. A lot of folks there in weekend mode already. We got a few clouds across the sky cam there from Alexandria Broadcasting on Texas Street. You see the well-known water tower there and a big cell phone tower as well. Going up to Toledo Bend. Haven't been up and visited beautiful Toledo Bend lately, but we're seeing some clouds in the distance. There are a few showers up on the upper part of Toledo Bend. Those clouds, part of that deal up there. That's moving toward the southwest, by the way. And I'll give you a little look at radar in just a bit. So I'll be talking about these things, dwelling on the hot weekend days. Nights will be pretty typical. Maybe a tad above what we would normally see, though, but close to normal. I'll peek into next week. Any changes coming and tropical update. We do have a tropical wave out there that we're watching, and percentages are increasing that it could develop at least, but it's going to take it a while. So we'll cover that in just a bit as well. First, look at radar showing the activity there in the northwest Sabine Parish. A little bit more trying to come into northern portion of Catahoula Parish. So I'm going to zoom into this area and just kind of let you look for about an hour of motion. Let's start in Sabine, where we're going to study this across the northern portion of the parish. There's a new shower right in the middle there in the Manny area. And then coming further to the east, we see this little piece of action trying to get into the northern portion of Catahoula, but not having much success. And this is part of the 10% that I had. Remember, I had some 0%. I weren't mentioning any rain. Then all of a sudden, I said I respected some of these high resolution models that are saying that we'll see this happen today. And it's worth 10%. Somebody got wet today, and it's not over with yet. Friday football games could be affected in some of these locations, but it's few and far between, folks. In fact, this probably won't even manufacture itself up to about a 10%, but it's there. Okay, so satellite and radar showing this clockwise flow here southwest, and you can kind of see a northerly flow. This kind of again, this is a hot bubble of air, high pressure ridge in control of things. We're feeling it. Temperatures are above normal for this time of year. Boundary continues at the surface all the way into the far southern Gulf and well off the east coast of the United States. A little surface low attached to it there east of Miami. So future cast here in the local area, Friday evening fever. We've got that forecast. There's still maybe some stubborn stuff there up in Sabine Parish. This model developing something down in Beauregard Parish. I kind of don't think that's going to happen, but maybe Catahoula right up in that area where the model doesn't have anything. Okay, so going into your future cast on Saturday morning, mid-morning, what is it? Grocery shopping for some folks. We have no issues there. It'll be getting warm by then. But then during the afternoon, once again, we get this 10% again. Hit and miss, very hit and miss, and much more miss than hit pattern. Saturday evening for your entertainment, no issues there. And once we get into Sunday, mid-morning, Sunday school, church services, we've got no issues at that particular time. So you don't need to drag around your rain gear for Sunday services. Here's your tropical interest in the Atlantic. Right now, there is a tropical wave which has just moved off the African west coast right in here, far, far eastern Atlantic there. So for a while, there's some dry, stable air that it is going to have to contend with. And so the Hurricane Center doesn't show a development window until several days here, probably sometime next week. And it has went from 20 to 30 to 40% there. So eventually conditions could become a little bit more favorable right here in the middle of the Atlantic as that wave travels toward the west. I'll give you a little satellite viewpoint of that. You can see that there's nothing focused, very disorganized and that kind of thing. But we are just west of Dakar there, we're picking up a little small area of concentrated convection. And I want to point this out to you as well. Look back over into Africa inland. A big system, strong system coming there. This may be the system that the European model has been pinging on, saying, okay, once this guy gets out into the Atlantic, there may be a pretty good chance of development with that as well. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the tropics are waking up. I gave you an outlook that indicated that there could be a late rally through the remainder of September, And I didn't include October, but that could include October as well. All right, so go to 7 days forecast locally now. 70 and 95 for your Saturday. That's above normal. Got 10% in the PM just in case. 94 and 68 for Sunday. So the heat continues. A little bit of relief there Monday, 1 degree. But you can see the temperature is 92 to 95 for max is 67 to 70 for low temperatures. And again, that is a little warmer than some folks, even down here, would like it for September. We enjoyed the glorious mornings earlier last week and earlier this week when we had some temperatures in the 50s area-wide. Another 10% on Thursday. It could be a little upper level trough come through the area there. So got it covered with that. But no major changes as you see here. Pretty much a status quo forecast there in the 7-day. All right, so that's it from me. Nick will be with you in the morning, and I'll try this again during the PM hours for tomorrow and be in the forecast center writing and rewriting the 7-day forecast. Take care. Have a super and a safe Saturday.